pitch. That missed by a lot. And this one is off and running. This one in the air right field. Abreu makes the grab, one down. It's Aaron Judge now. And the first offering is not close. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. And a pitch. And it is 2-1. One out, bases empty. Judge rips that one. Into the monster seats and gone.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Juan Soto down. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Juan down to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
That takes low for ball 1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
The 1-2. And there's the ball. 2 outs, bases empty. Right side, Grissom. Over to first. And that is the inning. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now back here at Fenway Park. And our starting pitcher here today, Carlos Rodon.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And fouled off. And that one is inside ball 1. On the ground to first. Could be 2. They get 1. Goes to second. Safe there. Now batting Tristan Casas.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Masataka Yoshida swings through it for strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried.
Well, I got to pause on that thought, as that'll do. And we're back. And here is Anthony Rizzo. And the pitch. And that's outside.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And it's even up. And the righty deals. Fall off foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
And David Torres retired. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Alex Verdugo. Swing and a miss. Strike one. And that's down and away. And right back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. And that is that. Back in Boston. And a batter down. Trevor Story. Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off. And a big swing and a miss. And Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, we're all going to appreciate you. And Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Throw on to Rizzo, and Story is out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Well, snags it for the second out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath a little bit and popped it up.
Tyler O'Neill stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to first, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down quietly, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back inside Fenway Park. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Ahora mismo, coño, se le va a dar ahora mismo.
And it bounces off the monster. Throws to second. Oh, the throw is wild.
Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Next pitch is downstairs. In the dirt, throws down to second, but he scrambles back to the bag. In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. No outs. Runner on second. Misses inside. 3-2 now. Man at second. And that's ball 4. Here's DJ LeMahieu, flied to right his first time. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. High fly ball out towards left field. O'Neill going back on this one. And it hits off the monster. One runs in. Here comes Wells around third. Able to score from first. 3-0.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. That could be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed, and didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
On the ground to Devers. He takes it on his own. Finally gets the first out here on the ground. Here's Juan Soto. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The 0-1. In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner holds. The 0-2. Ground ball, Casas. And he handles it himself for the out. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. He's over one. Back to right. Makes the grab on the run. They'll pick up a couple of runs here. Both coming on this 2-run. Back here in Fenway, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. First pitch swinging.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And he deals. Miss. Struck him out. And a quick out, number 1.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. They put the hard stuff by him for strike 3. I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They race the pitch here or there and then find himself back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
Comes up empty.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going. Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's kind of set on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Durant swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Short hop liner, handled it short. Volpe throws it to first in time. Red Sox all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Rizzo. And first offering is fouled off. You know, Singer, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Up the middle. Slings to first. One up, one down.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals.
Ball. 1-1.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That's towards center. Durant should have this one. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs. Manager out of the job. So they bring on the veteran, Kenley Jansen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
The throw to first, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees. They're on top by a count of 3-0. And here is Devers. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo, light tower power?
That's right. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Hits and misses, it's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're looking for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Casas, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That's outside, and it's 1-1. Rodon ready. Here comes. That one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Verdugo running hard. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. And the 0-2. Stays alive. The lefty fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Soto really on his horse for it. Nice grab on the run. That back here at Fenway. And now here is Anthony Volpe, the pitch. And that one is inside. Jansen, a former All-Star. He throws a cutter, a two-seamer, and he works in a slider. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Now 2-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now. That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss, you go back to the dugout shaking your head.
On the ground. Whips it to Casas. 2 up, 2 down. Back to the top of the Yankee order. DJ LeMahieu stepping in now for the Yankees. Now he breaks his bat. And he's out on a tag. And the Yanks go quietly. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, Trevor Story. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Red Sox, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball. And now the lefty. Next offering is outside. Got him swinging.
Yeah, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Abreu now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That's in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here's Tyler O'Neill.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Late on that fastball.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And 1-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Hangs and misses. It's a strikeout. Red Sox go down 1. Back here in Boston, set for the top of the 6th. Here's the center fielder. Jansen back to work. And Judge spoils that one. Jansen, multi-time All-Star. 36. Deep right there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
To the right side, on to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. Here's Stanton now.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off.
Si no le da, ¿cómo va a jalar si no le da la pelota?
Righty to the plate. Squeeze through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it's off the green monster. Around second now, as they still don't have it. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're taking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Runner at third, 2 away. And with a miss as he was out front.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. 2 outs. Left side, he'll see another. Kicks and deals. Good take by Torres.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first-pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Whips it to Casas. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Solo homer extend. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Ron Grissom. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early.
Here comes the skipper, Luke Weaver, on the pitch out of the pen here.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
So the batting order turns over. Now batting Jaron Duran. And he swings through that one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That one misses. Going to count 1 and 2. Yankees up by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And looking for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Now it's Devers at the plate.
This is the type of hitter his club wants it played, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
Weaver is just 1 strike away. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he headed out front for the line drive knock.
Devers off of first with 2 away. That one hammered center field. That's back there. And gone! A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 4-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game. And just like that,
And it's 2-0. Weaver, maybe a little less.
Ya sé cómo lo voy a poner este juego. Ya sé cómo lo voy a poner este juego.
Me salvó, fue.
Era que iba por poco y gana, por eso fue.
Defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.